Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Tasmania Trudad, and welcome back to Deadly Premonition. You join us here in the Galaxy of Terror, the bar, where we spoke to George about his abusive parents last time, but I think we've got a little bit more to do here before we move on.
Let's forget work for a bit and drink a little, shall we?
Zach, Emily is already a goddess of the forest.
York, Forest the Goddess was a euphemism we came up with for children to excuse the fact that women had been mutilated. Bloody hell. Also, who gets invited to drinks with their colleagues and comes dressed like that? In a strapless dress? Bloody hell, Emily.
I think George likes you, but he's avoiding you all at the same time.
How astute. He did ask me out when I first came to town. I was still in high school. But I never really considered him my type. And there's the age gap thing, too.
How big is the age gap? Because if you're in high school, does that mean he was like in his late 30s asking out someone who was still a teenager? Because that's really, really weird.
My dad dealt in stocks in New York. He was hardly at home when I was a kid, always working.
This is Mysterious of the Evening where everyone tells me about their parents for whatever reason.
She gave this to me just before she died. I take it with me wherever I go.
It's my favourite hand.
I'm sure she's very proud of you.
I'm sure Emily's going to get kidnapped and the kidnapper's going to take that and we'll probably find an imprint of it in her corpse if she dies. Just putting it out there.
York.
Yes?
Kiss me, you fool.
Don't lie to us, okay?
I won't. Don't worry.
Not intentionally. I mean, I am bloody mad. Could happen accidentally. Not sure. You have no idea some of the weird stuff I see. So as I believe we're now coming up on like about halfway through the investigation or something, let's take stock as like my thoughts as to who done it. Because I've got some theories about this and I haven't really spoken about them in huge detail. So I'm increasingly suspicious of George. Very suspicious of George, in fact, because 2 women in a row, they were like okay until he did something that caused them to die. So 2 women who could have told us who the murderer was got mysteriously accidentally killed by George. Though George does have the problem that as a sheriff he's quite a public figure, so it seems unlikely that he'd be able to like go to all the other towns where the previous victims happened, and why would he have brought the trouble back to his own doorstep? There's Kaysen, who has the problem of he's potentially doesn't seem to have the right literally physical profile for the raincoat killer, but he has a lot of other criteria, like the fact that he comes and goes in town, he knew the right people to have been involved with them, he had a relationship with Diane, and we think from the flashback, the profiling, that Diane was in a relationship of some description with the person before she killed him. Diane was in a relationship with quite a few people, so I guess that doesn't make a huge amount of difference. And then there's York, him flipping self, who I can't help but notice, every time we find a corpse, he goes into a weird, flibbly, alternate weird universe where things aren't as they seem before we find the body, then York comes in and finds the body. Could, while we're in the weird Dark World sections, we actually be doing the murder? Could Zach be the murderer? So yeah, I'm thinking Zach, George, or Kaysen are my prime suspects at the moment. I know Nick is officially the game's prime suspect, but I'm pretty sure it's not him. Anyway, let's do some catch-up, shall we?
We followed Nick to the art gallery, which led us, unfortunately, to our 3rd victim. However, there was a marked difference from the previous crimes. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Well, it's not that she was alive, because Becky was also alive. Multiple bodies, no murder weapon. It was right after... I guess it was right after the crime, that's true. Though we don't know how soon after the crime Becky was.
That's right. Diane was still alive.
So was Becky!
This suggests that very little time had passed since the crime was committed.
York, you're not very good at this. I'm a better detective than you are.
Zach, who was the other person at the gallery?
That was Forrest Kaysen. Though, let's just blame Harry, the weird gas mask man. Yes, Kaysen was in the gallery. Albeit locked in a padlocked room, so it would have taken a little bit. It would be quite difficult for him to have done it. We know there was lots of like secret tunnels and stuff because we took a secret tunnel into the art gallery ourselves, so I guess it wouldn't be impossible that he used one of those.
Zach, do you think that Nick is our serial killer?
Oh, I love the different faces. That's marvellous. Well, we don't know yet, but I personally think no. Let's see. The thing is, he has no motive. He's got a good motive for Diane, if for whatever reason he was angry at her being in a relationship with Kaysen, but Becky? No, I don't think so. It just doesn't seem... The thing is, I don't have the evidence to say no. Technically, the evidence says it's the best case, so I'm going to say I don't know.
I hope the coffee will give us more guidance tomorrow.
Oh, not just the coffee, York. You'll probably have a backwards talking dream where the twins will give you some advice. Oh, blimey, Emily's come to our hotel room. Apparently late at night.
I'm sorry. I couldn't sleep, so I was drinking alone.
My mother was a very kind woman.
Oh my goodness, it really is the evening where we all just discuss our flipping parents, isn't it? You know, my immediate thought was York is such an idiot for standing on the opposite side of the room when Emily's clearly kind of, you know, come over to know him romantically in some capacity. But actually it kind of makes sense. York has been quite professional during this case. He doesn't actually necessarily want to be involved with Emily because there's a very serious case that's, you know, led to more murders than he thought it was going to originally. So it actually kind of makes sense that he's staying on the other side of the room. He's keeping things a little bit professional. He's willing to be friendly and close to her, but he's going to keep a sensible distance. I actually really like that.
Who's Zach?
Oh, York doesn't want to answer that one.
Zach is a friend of mine.
Oh, so you do have friends.
Yeah. He's my only friend.
What kind of person is he then?
Oh, you know, smart, charismatic, extremely attractive.
I've never seen his face. But he's always with me, and we discuss everything.
When did you become friends?
About 13 weeks ago now.
Time ago. Back when I was a child.
Oh, what the bloody hell? Did my father kill my mother? What?
My father was there pointing a gun at my mother. I was so scared. I closed my eyes. So I don't remember much more. We must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love. When I came back to my senses, they were both dead. He shot my mother and then killed himself.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Zach's with me. It was around that time that we became friends.
Well, the backstory of Zach is darker than I was expecting.
I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I'm sure there was a reason for what your father did.
Did she just jump in to trying to straight up justify a double murder-suicide? Bloody hell.
Thomas! Thomas! Let me out of here! Come on, please! Just a moment. 1 second.
How completely bad Nick is going is potentially making me thinking possibly he is the killer, because he's not. He's gone a bit psychotic here. So ended the scene where the man yelled Thomas. Whoa, 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 what? Man with the tattoo. In the... Oh, okay. Yes, my theory that there was clearly some level of sexual violence was not entirely wrong. There's Carol, the locket, in the S&M dungeon. Right, I guess we have to go and find the S&M dungeon next. Because they clearly know who he is, because they've all been hanging out with him. Right, we need to go and find the flipping S&M dungeon. Immediately. That's going to be one of those bloody days. And into York's dream world we go. Today we're in the flipping bloody room of doors. Right, okay. Let's pick a door, any door then. Doesn't seem to be any difference between them as far as I can see. Back in the room of doors. So I probably am going round in a circle, but I can't know. Oh. The way behind me is locked. So I'm not going back the way I came. Right. Intriguing. I mean, I can see there's clearly doors in... I can see the door behind the door. And indeed the doors... I can see behind there are more. Right. Oh! Hello! Who the bloody hell are you?
Open this door. There is no turning back. You still want to enter?
Yeah, it depends what's behind it, I guess.
I do. It's better than staying here.
Very well.
Oh, that's the kid I saw earlier. That was me and my face and what I was wearing.
Boy. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Can't believe Emily immediately jumped in with, you know what, I bet had a really good reason. You know what, we'll just send her around to Anna's mother's place. You know what, I'm sure the Raincoat Killer had his reasons to do this. We should listen to his side of the story before, we assume he did anything wrong. Blah. Oh yeah, that was probably the first time the game's actually startled me. Blimey. Now, time to get my clue from... Wait, what was yesterday's clue? Oh yes, yesterday's clue I wasn't even sure because the game didn't tell me. I thought it was just like a moon. It was X moon or something, but I couldn't make out what it was, and I don't think it's been in any way relevant, so never mind.
Coffee is a vital, investigative tool. I know exactly what to do now.
Sale, red tags, our summer's end soon, red tags 2 for 1. What's a tag? And what shop is that?
It says to hurry, and the first letter of each line is H-A-R.
What?
Let's go.
What the hell? Oh, Emily's in a hurry to see me this morning. What's up, Emily?
York, I can't find Thomas. Was he here?
No, I haven't seen him. Have you tried the radio?
I've been trying, but he's not answering.
What about Nick?
No problem with him. He's calmed down a little. He's still saying he didn't do it. Nick said that Thomas disappeared sometime during the night. He kept calling for him, but Thomas stopped responding. I'm a bit worried. George has asked for permission to search for Thomas.
I understand that things have been hard for Thomas, but surely he's just resting at home. But I'm not against looking for him. Tell George that he has my blessing. Emily, I'm going to see Harry today.
What? Why? We have plenty of other leads to follow, don't we?
He did invite me over, though. It would be bad manners not to accept.
Are you really an FBI agent? I think the FBI would take a more logical approach to investigations.
But Emily, a serial killer does not stay within the boundaries of logic. Thus, you can't hope to capture such a killer using only logic. That's why I'm going to see Harry. You go with George and find Thomas.
I'm a bit worried about Thomas. Surely Thomas couldn't be the killer. Does he have the right alibis for during the cases?
I was an idiot for thinking he might be a good pick. I really need to work on my taste in men.
Oh, York, you blew it by acting like an unpredictable numpty. I'm a bit worried about Thomas, mind. I mean, I don't think he's going to end up dead. I assume it's all women who are ending up dead. Surely he can't be the killer, though. I'm just trying to think if I actually know an alibi for him. Actually, before we get into that, let's figure out what we need to do in terms of getting to Harry. Okay, main target area is... where's that close to? Oh, good lord, where is that? Swery. That's the edge of town. That's the... near the milk barn. Yeah, that's down the road from the milk barn. Alright, if I fast travel to the milk barn, we're fine. Yep, milk barn. If I teleport there, that'll bring me just down the road from Harry. Save me a bit of time. Here we are at Harry's mansion. He did say as early as the town hall meeting, the meeting at the community centre, that we should come and see him and he knew something, though we've mysteriously just kind of waited till now for it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, finally you have arrived. You are welcome to come inside.
That didn't rhyme. And you didn't even say so says Mr. Stewart at the end. I'm quite frankly disappointed you letting the side down here. Hello, headquarters! Yeah, struck out with Emily. Yeah, no. Never trust a rich man who locks you inside his house with him.
Mr. Stewart has been waiting for you. To the meeting room you shall go to.
That was a very awkwardly constructed sentence in order to make it rhyme. Okay, that's badass though. That, however, is badass. A piano on a turntable that is moved by pressing certain keys. The timing is now to meet Mr. Stewart. You should be kind and be alert. The timing is now and not tomorrow. If you miss it, you'll feel sorrow. So until your meeting is finished, I shall be locking the front. That doesn't rhyme with finished. You just locked the door behind me. Are you allowed to do that to an FBI agent? Just lock them in your house until you're satisfied that they've done enough to make you... Oh, blimey. Right, alright, let's go find flippin' Harry. So we've got this big old house here. He said we can use it as we see fit. Ooh, a red thing. Right, this will be important. Symphony number 3, Symphony number 5, Symphony number 6. Heroic Fate, Pastoral. Multitude of musical scores. These 3 are the only ones left open. I'm just going to look around while I'm here. Just investigate this house. So, as they were saying, there is a place to stay. Oh, this is nicer than my hotel room. I should just bloody live here. Umbrella for guest room number 1. Well, I'm bloody having that. You never know when it's going to start bloody raining in this town. Got a chance to shave, but obviously I don't want to do that because I'm quite happy with the nice beard that York is growing. Though, incidentally, shave in a room that doesn't have a mirror. Goodness sake, York, you'll end up looking dreadful. Right, I'm going to change uniform just so I don't end up being smelly York again. Oh, the flies are back. Well, how do I... So this... Oh, those clothes aren't automatically cleaned. How did I flipping get... Okay, fine, I'll go back to the blue suit then. How do I clean clothes? How do I do that? Is there a dry cleaner somewhere in town? I don't know. Alright, I guess I'll go back to the blue suit until it becomes so filthy and surrounded by flies I put it in a suitcase and then put on... Just see if I can go buy some different clothes or something. This is very surreal. Meanwhile, in the bedroom next over, umbrella for guest bedroom number 2. I guess I'll be having flipping all of the umbrellas. Okay, observations. 6 umbrellas, all of them different colours. Now, the pattern, the numbers that were, the symphonies that were open earlier, red, black, and white. Red, black, white. Okay? I have a feeling that those colours might be of use. So bear that in mind. I'm going to keep that ready to hand. Can I go in here? Oh, yes I can. What is in here? Is this Harry's room or is this a little bit of... Ooh, is this outside? It's a nice little garden. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, wait a flipping minute. I get the feeling that you're going to need to have things inserted into you, and I know exactly what they're going to be. So, 3. Put umbrella number 3 there. Yep, okay, I got this. I flipping got this. Umbrella number 5 and then umbrella number 6. Didn't need to know the colours, just needed to know the numbers. And meanwhile, I've got flipping 3 umbrellas left over ready for if it rains. And what am I going to get for that? Oh, the door was locked before. Fine. Okay, you were just challenging me to solve a puzzle before you speak to me, despite having invited me to your house and then told me, oh, you finally showed up. Go see Harry. But alright, I guess I'll bring my 3 spare umbrellas and come and see you now then. Now, how are we going to do this? Because you don't speak. You only speak through your bloke and he's not here. So, we're going to play charades? 2 words. Film. Oh, I'm good at those. Oh no, here he comes. Lovely.
Mr. Francis York Moore, please have some tea while it is hot. Too much coffee for your body will make it rot.
That's not even factually true.
You seem well prepared. Almost as though you knew I would be coming today.
Mr. Stewart is particular about the best timing for all things. Now please, drink some tea and enjoy the good health it brings.
I'm sorry, Harry, but I just don't like tea.
Harry's as shocked and appalled as I am.
Mr. Francis York, some tea with sugar is what's best in mind. By your body, so says Mr. Stewart.
Actually, people who have sugar in their tea are generally looked down upon in Britain. It's deemed to be A slightly less classy thing. But are you saying there's something inside? Oh, a lot of red seeds.
Harry, where did you get these seeds?
This is surely enough evidence to just arrest him right now.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, those seeds were found.
Come back to me and we shall talk. After you find that certain place. So says Mr. Stewart.
No, that's not how this works. How this works is I now arrest you for obstructing the course of justice and you tell me where the place is.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, a hint for you to find this location. It is most crowded and most quiet, and gives a cold sensation. So says Mr. Stewart.
I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't sound like the S&M dungeon to me.
Have you figured it out, Zach?
A library? That's crowded but quiet.
Must be the graveyard.
Oh.
There's lots of people there, but none of them can speak. You see? So let's get going to the graveyard.
Ah, fair enough. I mean, I don't mind Francis York Morgan being a little bit of an eccentric on occasion. That's fine. It's quite charming. I do have a bit of a problem when people basically say, hey, I know exactly what a very crucial clue for this investigation is, but I'm not going to tell you it until you solve a riddle, go to a place that's thousands of yards away, visit it, and then come back. That's the point where you think, you know what, the police have procedures for this sort of thing. You can't just withhold crucial evidence from, especially when the case is that of repeated murder. But alright, let's nip to the graveyard, as Francis York Morgan just loves playing games with people. Get the feeling he just really enjoys this. He enjoys this a little bit too much. It almost makes me suspect that either York or Zach are potentially, suspects of the killing. We're going to run into that really bloody creepy guy that we met on the in the town meeting previously.
Harry said, "Hey, Brian."
Oh, yep, there's the insanely creepy guy.
Mr. Agent, how are you?
Oh, not bad. I'm, just playing a little game with Harry.
Game? A game? Oh, is that fun?
We've only just started, Brian. The fun is about to begin.
Oh, I don't like the purple mist everywhere.
Is there a tree in the graveyard that drops red seeds?
Seeds. Red seeds. That tree does. And that one.
Now, is that the grown-up tree of the tree that Kaysen is carrying around? I wonder. That's what I'm thinking. Now, how do I get in here? Aha! Things I can shoot. Oh. Uh-oh. Zombies! Oh, right. Fine. I guess we're just doing this then. Oh, yep. We're heading into lots of zombie territory. That's fine. I feel like the gun has got this sorted. Oh, we got people sneaking up behind us too. Right, okay. This is getting a little bit more tricky. People coming out the ground with the shotguns who are popping up behind us. On the plus side, the 10mm machine gun is perfect for this sort of very narrow area where they just can't maneuver. I think we should just start running. Oh, I can't run past them. That's annoying. Right, okay. Shotgun it is. Right, now just get past them. Oh, for goodness sake. Right. Can we not just run past them in this case? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is... Where did you three flipping come from? Alright, fine. Right, take out her. Take out him before he shoots me. Oh, for goodness sake, I just need to blast my way past her, hopefully. Oh, come on, let me pass. There we go. Good, 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 good. Oh, we made it through. We made it flipping through everything. No, back off, just go through. Oh, that was surprisingly tricky. Now just go, just go, just go, just go, just go. Don't let any more of them spawn. Just push on straight through. Hopefully, I think the game can't spawn anymore because there's still too many spawn further up the path. Lovely. This was surprisingly tricky. Push. Push faster. Go on, let's just get in here. Just get in here. Alright, lovely. That was way trickier than it had any right to be. Just like Harry said, all of the damn seeds. Of course, the fact that seeds potentially come from here suggests that the serial killer, though they'd done murders in other towns first, came from here. Given apparently in all the other towns I'd investigated, I never found any evidence of this. So that's quite interesting. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as we have found the seeds in the graveyard, I think I will call it a part here. We have discovered the seeds we were looking for. And next week we will take them back to Harry and see what exactly it is he knows. Because, okay, we now know the seeds came from this town. So what else does he know that he actually is only willing to tell me once we've shown him these? We will see next week. And in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been the always delightfully baffling Deadly Premonition. Thank you very much. And goodbye. Good dodge, man. Question is, can you keep it up, cop? Oh, no, you can't. Ooh, nice. Oh, didn't quite get that one, though. We are going to the gun store in style. Oh, where's my partner? Oh, he's not here. Oh, so long, loser.